A happy Sunday, June 1st to you. It is time for the NBA 2K playoffs. Today, there's one game, game number 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Virginia Beach Storm and the Nashville Stars. The series is tied at 2-2. Storm, Stars. Next, from Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, on KR Entertainment Sports. Champions play here.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. When a series is being presented 2-2, here comes the all-important Game 5. 2K Sports presents the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Hill alongside Coach Logan, Rick Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Over. They see the Storm taking on the Stars. We look at the Stars. If the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance for the.
Hey, thank you for watching. This game is presented solely for the entertainment of our listening audience on KR Entertainment Sports. Any reproductions, retransmissions without the express written permission of KRES is strictly prohibited. Enjoy today's game between Nashville and Virginia Beach.
Take the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory. I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening. In an atmosphere like this, these fans are
Let's check out Virginia Beach's starting lineup. Out there with a threat from Alex Green. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Alexander at the 2. Bradley Beal's checked in for Ty Jerome. Here's Alexander. You look at Nashville. Right, looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly close, though.
they're the highest speed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those at home. They gotta like their chances.
Here's Monk. After the make shot from Andre Drummond. Read the pass to Beal. Against Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot. Sends it to the line.
He got whacked on that, but shouldn't be much of a there.
Blatant contact. Straight to over call. Simple.
The Stars shoot their first free throw tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Stars need excellent play from Naz Reid today because Drummond has been dominating the backboard. Remember, Kevin Porter Jr. out with the broken rib, so he's out for the rest of the season, out for the rest of the series.
The first free throw is good. So Martin nails both of them. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the score. Pass to Hubbard.
Beal's guarding Brown. That's a switch. What we've been seeing in this series.
Terribly frustrated there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, he still misses. Oh, he wishes he had that one back.
And Beal picks to Reed.
Reed for three.
That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. His pass there.
And here in the first.
Hey, at the end of the first timeout, we're going to lower the volume of the network announcers, and I'll be giving you some play-by-play, little TV simulcast here on KRED Sports. So stay tuned for that.
Closing in on 2 minutes play. Brown against Beal. Beal into the steam. To the inside. Reed got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. I think they'll be
Virginia Beach with their first time out of the game right here.
trying to stem the tide here. Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, Virginia Beach to take it out. Came down to Drummond. Drummond to the dribble just inside the arc. The Brown 14-footer in the lane, no good. Rebound top. Monkey to the front court. It's a screen by Nasri. They go to him again. He's down the middle for a slam dunk. Leonard Berry said they wanted to get him involved in the offense early, and so far they've done just that. Reed with 7 points. Here's Trey Alexander for Virginia Beach. Outside the arc right wing. He throws inside to Brown. Brown got away from Monk and he scores. Monk has switched off on Bruce Brown. And that's the lead. It's 9-4. Monk into the front court. Outside the arc to Gordon Hayward. Hayward to Beal. Beal bounces the ball into Reed. Reed challenging Drummond again. Hook shot left-handed. No good. Rebound Drummond. Now Brown to Josh Green. Green go to the left side, outside the lane. The line gets inside to Drummond. Battling his way inside. Pump fake, still has it. Left hand hook, no. Rebound Martin. Good interior defense by Martin and Nas Green. Monk front court, Monk in deep. Monk all the way, left side, slam dunk. 11-4 Nashville lead. Series tied at 2 games apiece. This is game 5 from 10 Blue Airways Arena. Alexander and slot left outside the arc. Brown gets a screen. Trey Alexander inside left hand run with a tap by Brown. No rebound now. Reed. Reed to Gordon Hayward and he'll be attacking 47 feet. Gets the ball straight away now to Malik Monk. Monk surveys the floor. Here's the ball to Reed. Reed pump fake. Goes baseline to Hayward. His 16-footer is good. A little leaner than Gordon Hayward on the board for the first time. 13-4. Nashville leading. Inside Bruce Brown. Pure West look up and the rebound will Drummond. Shot blocked. By Malik Monk. Okay, we are back with our picture now, so please stand by. Get that situated for you in just a moment. Andre Drummond to take it out. There's another shot blocked by Monk. Controls it to Hayward. To Bill right side and all the way to right to the man. The Stars on the fast break. And Malik Monk, 2 block shots already. Now here's Brown from the court for Virginia Beach. Picks up by Bradley Beal. Hesitation, head and shoulder fake down the middle. 10-foot jumper is good. This is Brown. That's 4 points for him. Bradley Beal calling the play into the front court. Gives the ball to Gordon Hayward. Hayward's asking for a screen. He's going to get it from Martin Jr. And the ball deflected by DeAndre Hunter. Comes to Green. Green front court. Green in deep. Green inside. Put up. No. Rebound. Nas Green. Green out. That's not a Monk. Monk to Martin. Martin dribble drive. Comes underneath. Lays it up around Drummond. Can't get it. Drummond the rebound. Now to Bruce Brown. Brown into the front court. Goes between the circles. This is screened by Drummond. Comes down to the left side of the lane. Throws it back out to Hunter. Flies underneath with a scooping shot that's good. 15-8 Nashville. Another assist for Bruce Brown. Having a brilliant series. Field front court to Gordon Hayward. Hayward on the right side. Inside the arc, 16 feet. The key comes down the middle. Hayward hook shot of 9 is in and out as it spins away and Drummond collects the rebound. Slow spin around the iron on that hook shot by Nas Reed. Now DeAndre Hunter. Go to the right side underneath. That's how it's blocked by Reed. On Brown. And a 3-pointer by Trey Alexander. After the block shot. 5.5 minutes to play. 15-11. Nashville leading by 4. Monk. Into the left post down to Nas Reed. Being very active. Backing in. Looks like he's fouled by Drummond. And that's his first foul.
17. Two shots.
We're going to give you a little bit of the volume of the announcers, but we'll be calling it for you, so stand by with that. Last night's Western Conference game, Vegas finally won a game in Vegas, so that series had 3 games to 1 now. Game 5 of the West tomorrow night in LA. This series tied at 2-2. Nas Reed at the line with 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Taylor Horton-Tucker in along with Jerome. Ty Jerome is in. And so is Justin Edwards or Jordan Edwards. Reed makes both free throws, and Nashville leads by 6, 17-11. Here's Monte Morris for Virginia baseline alone. Beasley, no good rebound, Edwards. Edwards, 6'8", southpaw front court. Hesitation, almost ran into his dead Reed. Here's Ty Jerome. Jerome to THT on the line. That's a 2-point because his right foot was on the line and he hits it. First points for Taylor Horton-Tucker, averaging just under 7 points a game in the playoffs. Here's Monte Morris down the middle, 14-footer straight away, no good rebound. Charles Ashley in the center now. And it goes to Monte Morris and buries the three from the left side. 19-14, Nashville. Jerome to Edwards. Edwards now to Brandon Clark. Clark backing in. On a pivot, turn around, 12-foot jumper, no. More like 10 feet. The rebound is up. Here comes Virginia Beach. Here goes Harris and throws it up. No good rebound off to Jerome. To Brandon Clark. Now to THT. Taylor Horton-Tucker. They're running sets now to bring Baxter away from the glass. Here's Horton-Tucker's 3 left baseline is good. Nashville lead. Charles Bassey is protected by the Stars. They get it Jerome with the steal. Here's Reed, 10-footer, no good. Rebounds on Morris, the rebound. The Beach leading by 8. Here's Monte Morris inside a little 5-footer. He missed it. The lane closed quickly. And Horton-Tucker the rebound. THT and Reed get a ball now to Reed. Almost scoops it up left hand and scores. He's got 11 points here in the first quarter. Averaging 15-5 for the season. 8 points for the playoff. Bassey, reverse layup, shot blocked by Reed. Bassey gets it again, throws it over Reed. No, and Nas Reed collects the rebound. Reed has it stolen there by Harris. Harris, 12-foot jumper left side. Direct in by Bassey. Timeout. Leonard Berry.
Almost like bonus points when you can get
timeout. 2:17 to go in the first quarter. It's Nashville 24, Virginia Beach 16. This is the Eastern Conference Finals of the NBA 2K playoffs on KR Entertainment Sports. Charles Bedico in now, back for Nashville in game for the first time. THT front court, 24-16 Nashville. Now Horton Tucker between the circles. Horton Tucker go to left side. Come in, they reach in. Ball tied up by Jabari Walker. And sent it out to the Storm. Apparently, THT travels 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Monte Morris front court. Down the bottom of Malik Beasley. Into the post to the right side to Walker. Jabari backing in. That's a good matchup between he and Brandon Clark. Coming in the left-hand layup. No, it's foul Clark. There's Chet. Chet Hawkins, excuse me. They plus that's continue to keep Walker at the free throw line. And the free throw clinks off, no good. First quarter brought to you by Google Pixel. NBA2K playoffs presented by Google Pixel here on KR Entertainment Sports. Walker makes the second of two, and it's a 24-17 lead for Nashville with possession of the ball. Edwards into the front court, guarded by Malik Beasley. Out to Ty Jerome, to the drive underneath the Clark, throw up, kind of it goes, foul Monte Morris. Defensive breakdown for Virginia Beach. Brandon Clark at the line. Three-point play, can't convert it, and Bassey gets the rebound on this free throw. Now Monte Morris. Morris into the front court, guarded by Ty Jerome. Morris to Bassey. Bassey baseline to Beasley. He'll try a three from the baseline, and that's good. On 26-20, Nashville leading with Jerome into the front court.
Here's Jerome. Still scoreless.
Now Horton Tucker. Defense couldn't get around the screen. Rebound the best. 3-point shot by THT. Now here's Monte inside from the right baseline. The dribble drive, right hand layup is good.
Smart pass there by Beasley. Spots a guy with a better shot and doesn't hesitate to get in the ball.
And a deadly first step by Monte Morris. Oh, that's a nice move by Ty Jerome down the middle on Morris. A little bit of his own medicine, and he scoops it up and in. 36 seconds to go. 28-22 Nashville. Morris front court. Walker. to Harris. Harris' three-pointer is good for a slide. And apparently that was a 2, 28-24. Now here's Nashville Videotto at the baseline to THT over Bassey, in and out. Rebounds off, taken there by the Storm. 4 seconds to go. Here's Beasley's 3, and the buzzer is good. Momentum indeed for the Virginia Beach Storm. They lead 28. They trail by 2. Record, that was a 3. 28-27 is the score. 28-27 Nashville. You're watching the NBA 2K Eastern Conference Finals, Game 5 of the series from Nashville, Tennessee on KR Entertainment Sports. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Here are some numbers at the end of the first quarter. 28-27, Nashville clinging on to a 1-point lead, shooting 61% in the first quarter. They made 11 of 18 shots, 2 of 4 from downtown, 4 of 5 at the free throw line. For Virginia Beach, they rallied late in that quarter, 11 of 28, 39%, but they made 80% of their threes, 4 of 5, and 1 of 2, 50% at the free throw line. The bench for the Storm already producing 16 points to 9. And they've got points in the paint for both teams. Leading scorer in the ball game, Naz Reid for Nashville. They're going to him often with 4 of 7 shooting with 4 rebounds, including a 3-pointer. And Malik Beasley is the leading scorer for the Storm with 6. He's 2 for 4 and 1 for 1 from downtown. Let's get back to the second quarter. It's the Eastern Conference Finals from Nashville at JetBlue Airways Arena.
That great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots, or multiple players blocking shots.
I'd like to hear a little bit more of them.
It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
All right, here we go.
Is out there that works. Then there's Bradley Beal. That's the starter's 5. Passes up to Beasley. Cleans it up. And that's next one. Give them the lead.
And athletic with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Josh Green's checked in for Virginia Beach. they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here's Nashville. Beal. Can't get that one to fall. Some zone defense from Brown.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again. After the determination of the plan, they go for the spot.
Second to don't ever want to get to the half of the offense. It's around.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with all. That's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes the first.
And the second quarter of this NBA 2K game is brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Coca-Cola, the official soft drink of the NBA 2K Basketball League in My League platform. This is KR Entertainment Sports.
And Brown drops both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Beal. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Bruce Brown, nice scoop shot. Edwards rebounded. Gets it ahead the field. This shot rejected by Green.
Hayward's checked in. Drummond's checked in for Virginia Beach.
Andre Drummond back in.
Green against Hayward. That's the bump. Five to shoot. A minute they have won here in the second quarter. Doesn't go that time. To the middle. Here's Green. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And here's Beal. On the wing bump. The baseline jam. Alexander grabs the board. Virginia Beach lead by 5. Drummond trying to get himself free. There's back up. It's blocked. And so looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Glenmore against one. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Drummond. And it knocks for the 35. Drummond's got to lead the second half of the strike.
There's nothing more frustrating for folks than seeing this team give up a bunch of second chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. It's got to be a way to get out there.
And so it's Nashville with it. No points here in the second quarter for them. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. Virginia Beach lead has been cut down to 5. Bradley Beal.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Brown feeling out a bit. Looking to get it going. And that one good. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Out against Beal. And the pass to Hayward. Back to Beal. The basket good on Beal's got 6 points.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now, here's Hunter. Drummond with it. Pass to Alexander. And the 3 off him. There's 5, trailed by 5. Here is Hayward. Possession goes to the store. Virginia Beach lead by 5. Here's Alexander to the inside. It's tipped. Followed by Reed. Beal with it. Picked up by Brown. Two free throws coming up. And they call shooting
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
The Stars have shot 80% for the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Shooting 2. No good on the free throw.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Brown. He's got 8. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
He has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little frustrated out there.
And those throws can make a difference in a game like this. Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Hunter. The Stars making the shot.
This game was attacks like that. Defense. And those two when he takes
This is his second trip to the line. This one to 2 shots. The free throw drops for Hunter.
Production services for today's game provided by WNSH Nashville. Steve Nichols and Dave Toller.
Both free throws, good for 100.
Handling
The
the
Stars trail by 4. Monk kicks to Reed. You can't hit that time. Good D by Drummond. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up from the score. Here's Alexander. That's another 2-minute slam.
Taking it to the break with power,
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Storm have settled down now. They lead by 6.
Virginia Beach pulls it in. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Green dishes to Brown. Now Hunter. Rebound is wrong. Outside, Beal. Shoots off her step back. Nashville, no good that time either. Virginia Beach lead by 6. On the wing run. He's covered by B. They get it back. And he lays it straight in. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
second chance points always hurt. It's not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Beal. Here's Hayward. Great D that time from Green.
No one can win on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it away.
No good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Beal against Hunter. Beal the ball to Green and following the shot. He'll shoot 2 threes on the free throw line. Andre Drummond
Good foul for Drummond.
and breakdown at Brown for Virginia Beach.
They hesitate to start working the offensive glass. And I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
How about their scoring in transition as well? That's going to be a big right to this thing, right? Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Look at him. So Virginia Beach ends up going with a whole new group. He's good on the second. Virginia Beach lead by 7. And here is Morris. 5 points in the game. Here is Elson. That's a go with a 3. That's a good.
And they hold the advantage on the back end.
That's been the key to this league. They're really dominating the white.
Reed with it. 12 points for him. Master Jerome. Just 4 to shoot. Trying with this group. And Virginia Beach in position here. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley.
I'll tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. Defense has no way to stop him. Here's Jerome.
Here is Evans. On the baseline. And the foul called on that'll be a 7-5. Now, here's Morris. That's the basket. The dish now to Harris. Drives to the hoop. And shot by Harris.
Harris is a terrific athlete. Once he gets room to take off, he soars towards the hoop.
It's called by Harris. Here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
now a timeout called by the Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And you know, if you just look at the numbers, guys, I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Clark outside. Now nothing on the board. And there's the pass to Jerome. Will it go? That shot, no good. That was a nice thing.
And the big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this. They've asserted their will and of taking control on the glass.
Now here's Lawrence. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul.
They'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
2 shots.
That one's off. That one is no good. It's not trailed by 15. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Harris. Here comes Harris, leading the fast break.
Harris's confidence and physicality and determination will allow him to draw fouls as he gets off the basket.
For Virginia Beach, they take 7 free throws in this series. First one falls for him.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
Good on both. Here's Jerome. Pass to Lee. Comes it down.
Pass there being used to perfection.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Storm. On the way, Harris.
Defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the cut. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Puts it up from 12. Reed with the rebound. Reed gets served without the time. Here's Jerome. As he pulls it in. Virginia Beach lead by 15. That's good for him. And the assist by North. It's 10 points.
Boy, with that athletic, muscular frame, Gary Harris able to battle through contact there.
Jerome passes the clock. This is it to Horton Tucker.
Well, they really miss Kevin Porter Jr.
Here's Edwards.
And Travis in this game now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, you got an open look from deep. Let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
So it's the Storm. The Stars making the shot. 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. Jerome with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love this fight and grit on the interior. I mean, who never lets a shot go out of his chest? Well, I love the way he goes after it. I mean, you got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Morris outside. Here's Walker. Virginia Beach is in Virginia Beach. 13 points up at the end of the period. They get the tempo quick, and the defense on its heels. And it's got them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half. A lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active range and defensive end, both guys saw. We transition offensively as well too. So we're good right now. We just gotta put together in the second half too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back at halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
To be outscored of 28 to 14 in that third show. In that second quarter.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, and we're excited to be here for the Eastern Conference Finals. And guys, for the Storm, in the first half of this critical Game 5, they've played with intensity, and they're now poised to grab that all-important 3 games to 2 lead in this series. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got out. Keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, right?
Kenny, let's get your insights on the Stars.
They got hammered. That's that tells them not to stop this game. The heart has not been sacrificed off the board. They just don't want it.
And that's going to do it for us here. Second half of action is coming your way.
We're going to analyze the first half. Stay tuned. (55-42) Eastern Conference Final, game number 5 between the Nashville Stars and the Virginia Beach Storm from JetBlue Airways Arena. And as I told you a moment ago, the Stars were outscored 28 to 14 in the second quarter. And that's where we have our 55 to 42 lead for Virginia Beach. They're playing loose. They started off slow. It looked like the Stars were going to blow them away in the first 5 minutes or so. That first quarter is gone. The second quarter practically owned exclusively by the Storm. The Storm came in the second quarter. Can the Stars weather it, though? The Storm shooting just 38% on the day, 21 of 55, 50% from downtown, 4 of 8, 9 of 12, 75% at the free throw line. The Stars have cooled off immensely, 17 of 39, 2 of 5 from downtown, just 40%, and 6 of 9, 67%. Virginia Beach, 13-6 on the fast break points, points in the paint, 32-26. Now the second chance points are plus 12, 14-2. The bench has outscored the Nashville bench 28-16, one more assist than the Stars, and the offensive rebounding has been aplenty, 17-5, with the defensive rebounds even at 20. The rebound off the shot chart showing that the Storm are a plus 10 in the rebound category, 32-22. The Virginia Beach Storm looking really good. Let's take a look at the highlights now. Gary Harris and Bruce Brown leading the way for the Storm. Harris, 10 points, 4 rebounds on 4 of 10 shooting. Inside with the double cuts, dribble drive, and then stepping outside in the mid-range to do damage, and then down the middle for the uncontested dunk. Gary Harris off the bench with 10 points. Bruce Brown, the starting point guard, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists on 4 of 15 shooting in this all-important Game 5 on the road. They know that if they win this game, the odds of them, the winner of Game 5 winning Game 7, is always an advantage. Malik Beasley has 8 points for the Storm. He's 3 for 5 from the field, including 3 of 4 from downtown. DeAndre Hunter has 6 points. He's just 1 of 4 in the first half on the beautiful scoop right there down the middle. Monte Morris off of the bench with 5 points, quickly in the scorer's book, 2 of 5 from the field. Trey Alexander, a slow start. He's 2 for 5 as well. 5 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Charles Bassey in the first half, 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, 2 for 4 on the afternoon. Andre Drummond, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 2 of 4 in 13 minutes of play. Having another solid game so far for Virginia Beach. And Josh Green struggling, just 2 shots, just 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. 1 point for Jabari Walker. Now for the Nashville Stars. Nas Reed started off like a house on fire, has 14 points, 8 rebounds at the half, 5 of 10 shooting. Even made a 3-pointer, and he has 2 block shots, 1 steal, 3 or 4 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal had 7 points in the first half. He was just 3 for 8. Didn't start. Ty Jerome started this week, but he came in like in the first minute. Played 14 minutes of the first half. You'll see him in the second half as the Stars try to rally. Taylor Horton Tucker with 5 points. He's 2 for 4. Ty Jerome with 4. Gordon Hayward with just 4. He was 2 for 3 in the first half. 2 points for Justin Edwards and Kenyon Martin Jr. with 2. Brandon Clark with 2 and Malik Monk 2 on 1 of 3 shooting. Where will they go for the scoring? That is the question for the Nashville Stars with Kevin Porter Jr., their heartbeat out with the broken ribs. Second quarter, or rather I should say the second half is coming up. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, State Farm Insurance, Capital One, Coca-Cola, and Google Pixel. It's the NBA 2K playoffs, the Eastern Conference Finals, game number 5 between Virginia Beach Storm and the Nashville Stars. We'll continue in a moment. This is KR Entertainment Sports. Champions play here. All right, the Gamers have taken care of their obligations at halftime. It is 55-42. Nashville trailing the Virginia Beach Storm. Let's get back to JetBlue Airways Arena in Music City. Can the Stars rally? We'll find out. Enjoy the second half.
After matchup, playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. Virginia Beach lead by 13 on the court right now for the score. They've got Bruce Brown. Hunter's out there without Cody from it. And it's 3. Alexander's running 6 from the floor so far. That's the Monk. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Brown. He worked from outside. Hunter grabs the miss. And even 3-on-3 break.
Oh, Alexander.
Throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's
Step on the baseline.
Virginia Beach.
Defense by Hunter. First shot on the foul. Beal in for Jerome.
Round the pass to Drummond.
Drummond loose from the end.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Nashville. Trailing by 17. And here is Monk. Hayward outside. 6 to shoot. Nashville passing it around. Beal from deep three-point land. This is the deep three-point attempt. Virginia Beach leading by 17. Releases.
Oh, the Beach looking good. They're up by 19.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Cannot.
This is a nice play by Martin. Delaying the shot, going underneath to pick up the foul on Husser.
The Stars making the switching. He's checked in.
Tune in tomorrow. Delayed bases. Las Vegas and the Lakers. Game number 5 for them. Monk at the line.
We're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play time.
Amir Coffee in for Nashville.
Down with it. Now Beal defending.
That's a block by Beal.
And he gets it back. Brown against Beal. Here's Drummond.
Forces a hook. Yeah, he scores over Martin.
He's got 8.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding
Coffee.
4 straight field goals.
First shot. Nothing but bottom.
Much better defense. Can't give this guy any room to operate.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Alexander.
Alexander down the middle. Uncontested.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Great. He can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you got a big advantage.
Here's Coffee. Over the basket by Virginia Beach on the other end. Green finds Martin. That's 5 to shoot.
Good defense by Coffee 2 for 2.
The himself is on display in an excellent pass.
Beal against Brown. Outside three. Back to Brown. Now the best on the floor.
Good shot, no good. Good defense by the Star.
Double-digit rebounds now in the game. Next to Hayward. Reed next to Hayward.
Hayward, Beal for three. No.
Virginia Beach pulls it in.
He's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Alexander.
Alexander throws it up and in. Foul, Nasri.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm.
And guys, let's get your take on lots of stats for Virginia Beach.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Getting the offensive glass hard, getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big time work there.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Stars trail by 17. Edwards with it. To the paint. Here's Reed.
Pick and roll with Edwards. Point forward.
Look at the finish. The ground is still shaky.
68-53.
As he could behind that two-man. So what's the story?
Brown inside, no. Gets his rebound. Reed blocks it. Hunter gets the rebound. Now Drummond underneath throws it up. Good. It's low attendance on Reed. They're just attacking the offensive play. Jay Crowder coming in for the Stars now with 7:31 to go in the third quarter. The better has the couple of championship rings. Here's Beal down the middle. Beal inside, lay it up, blow it, rebound, Drummond.
Here's Alexander.
Alexander throws it up, no, rebound one. One to Beal. Bradley to the middle. Bradley and D. Bradley all the way. Slam dunk. Good foot speed around Bruce Brown with a two-hand dunk.
And so Brown will bring it up for the
70 to 55. Timeout. Chet Hodges.
The score.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this time.
One of the things Chet Hodges does, he says he can feel the momentum shifting. He will call a timeout. This is the same guy that called 4 timeouts in the first half. They had 3 left in the half. And they've been able to manage that game to come back. He says he wants disciplined defenders. And it took them a while. You know, players gripe, fans gripe, fire this guy. Why did they pick him? Well, he's got a first-year team into the Eastern Conference Finals against a first-year team from last year who made their first conference final, and they're trying to knock them off. Nashville being the defending Eastern Conference champions. They were number 2 overall behind Cleveland. Virginia Beach, number 4 seed. Green's head
Now defense, the Stars. 15-point game. Here's Green.
Green inside, lay it up in.
From the low post. Green's got his
Head, shoulder fake.
You know, as you
Got
have
him up in good
experience, you
shape.
start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Outside Edwards.
Edwards. Screen Reed. Edwards around it. Come underneath. Slam dunk. Right in Drummond's face. Oh!
Nothing surprising about that guy. We've come to expect plays like that.
Let's see if that gives them a little bit of a boost.
Here's Brown.
Brown front court.
Shot to go.
Brown to Alexander. They go back to Brown. Three. No, the Brown can't hit. Drummond smashes it back in.
17.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Outside Edward.
Edwards again. No, not this time. Rebound Johnson.
Virginia Beach leading by 17. Green with the ball. Running by Monk.
Here's Alexander.
Here's
Goes
Alexander.
up. 21-footer. Good. 76-57. They're bumping back to 19.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Edwards kicks the deal. Edwards passes to Reed. Nashville passing it around.
For three.
For three.
On the top. No. Rebound Hunter.
Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's
He's
Alexander.
running 18-footer by Hunt. Alexander is good. And the lead is 21.
I'm willing to let him, even for a moment, his killer instinct just manning the fight.
Inside, Edwards can't hit the
Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step up.
Alexander pulls up for 20. That's no good. Rebound Brown. I'll let the deal. Little front court.
Neither can he.
Back to Edwards.
Outside Edwards. Reed.
Three-pointer is good.
Now here's Brian. He's got 12.
Oh, great pass underneath. One turned his head and Josh Green had slipped behind him. Lead is 20.
The Stars trail by 20. For 3, Edwards.
Three by Edwards, that's good. He can basically get his shot off from anywhere.
Virginia Beach ball. Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Carson Cameron talking to Bradley Beal right there, the assistant coach.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with a score.
This Brown guarded by
Wilson
Mom.
outside.
TXT, Taylor Horton Tucker back in for us.
Back to Brown.
Underneath Brown scores.
Good on the assist.
Mom didn't float down to the baseline. Was
Assist tonight.
And there's a
82-63.
shape here.
Jordan Dorans and
Get
also
inside and getting good shots.
Benny Otto. 12-foot jumper. No, rebound Alexander.
Exactly of that variety.
Here's Alexander. 16 points for him.
Bingo from the side. Bruce Brown.
Their rhythm offensively.
28 minutes for him, 16 points.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly looked a lot better offensively.
Driving the lane.
Edwards for three. No, rebound. Walker. They're dominating the game now.
It's Brown.
Brown underneath. Lay it up, miss. Gets this all rebound. Blocked by Bediako. Picked up last touch by Brown. Well, they are out hustling the Stars. Center Berry wants a timeout. This is the right lineup. But I think they wanted Monk to stay in at the point, and Taylor Horton Tucker came in. He just wanted fresh bodies. He got Bediako and Moore. Now Nora's going out. Jake Crowder will come back in at the fourth spot.
Your coffee comes in for it.
So Edwards goes out. Monk comes back in.
Morris outside. Pocket 4. 13 feet away.
Bediako can't get that block, but Massey can clean it up.
They are just
Offensive rebounding is the story here in this ballgame. THT slam dunk. Massey can't do anything about it. He wound up with two-hand tomahawk by Taylor Horton Tucker.
What a silly play to get into position for that team.
Back in Bediako now with Massey. Now to Jamari Walker. Challenges Bediako. No, rebounds off the Bediako. Good ball that comes.
to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love
Cross over back outside the line. Three-point jumper hits nothing but net. What a skyline beer coffee. There's Brown front court, guarded by Taylor Horton Tucker.
outside Brown.
Brown is slide down to Monte Morris, comes inside, lay it up and in. Crowder fell down and couldn't defend the rim. 88-68. Sorry, every time you look up, they're down by 20. THT. Back up. Now Monk is three from the slot. No good.
Monk's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Morris.
Morris inside and lays it up a tough shot around Horton Tucker.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Hawkins over the crossover again, and another three. Settles in. Trying to come out. I have the softest jumper in the league.
From beyond here.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Beasley for three. No. Bediako snatches it out of the air. Now here we go with the star. There goes Crowder. Crowder comes into the right side. Get the ball back out to Bediako. Now to THT. Hits three from the top. On the way. No good. Rebound finish.
Virginia Beach lead by 19.
Beasley shot blocked out of bounds by Bumper.
Virginia Beach also making this switch. Harris is checked in.
Edwards back in for one. Crowder stays in. Bediako stays in. Coffee stays in. I think we should keep Coffee in the rest of the game. And now Beasley for three. Hits nothing but net.
The assist goes.
He's not be ready on the inbound.
To grow there.
93-71.
Ball movement has been flawless.
Coffee three straight away. That's good again. Amir Coffee. He's got 15 points.
Defense has to make some adjustments.
It's Beasley in the corner.
Beasley out in the corner. Good again.
Beasley's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean,
Edwards on the top. That's good. Give it to the two lefties. They're giving you buckets. But can they get stops on the other end?
beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Morris on the knee? No.
Here you can see
Morris will be fouled. I believe it was going to Jabari Walker.
Called by the officials.
Well, Walker got fouled, but I think it was on THT. 21.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Stars had a miserable second quarter. They got outscored 28 to 14. And Virginia Beach has not looked back since. They have 97 already, leading by 20 to force a game 6, which will be in Virginia Beach on Tuesday night.
And so Walker nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
21 seconds to go. THT front court. A word for one shot. Letting out the Wisconsin screen left. Tucker around. Get the ball out to Crowder. Hits 3 on the way. Good again. He's automatic. A 3 from the top. No, it's still 98-80 at the end of 3.
And we've got more NBA sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wild with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also an excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Stars trail by 18. Clark is out there with Martin. And there's Edwards. Then there's Taylor Horton Tucker. And Jerome with the points. So that's the two out there right now for the Stars. Andrew Edwards. Shoots.
Horton Tucker.
So it's the Storm now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Alexander kicks to Hunter. And Harris wide open. He shoots.
Wide open to lead Beasley again. Check it out, Gary Harris.
Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Pass it to Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker slap left. No. Rebound. Randy Clark picks up his 4th foul.
So far in the second, he's come up with 2 6.
So for the Stars, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Taylor Horton Tucker. And Bradley Beach subbed in for Edwards. And Virginia Beach also making a switch. Green's checked in. Now here's Green. Here's Cassidy.
Nasty little runner gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the Storm lead.
They just cannot get stops on this end.
Good job getting the ball inside and attacking. That's where they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Martin inside after the pump fake.
His skills so he can find his way through the beam and finish up the run.
First minute they got the basketball play here in the 4th quarter. Here's Morris.
Layups no good. Rebound. The Stars. Hayward. To Jerome. To Beal. Beal 3. No, he's just been off all game.
Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the Porter hurt and Beal not scoring. The Stars will be in trouble with the rest of the series.
Here's Jerome.
Hayward straightaway 3. That's no good. Actually, another rebound.
He's got 12 rebounds here tonight.
Like I said, and there's a good dunk by Green. Like I said, the Stars, the scores you depend on, are not scoring.
Fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Jerome. Outside Beal. With the try.
There's a foul on Tennessee.
He's just been fantastic. Free throw shooting. 2 shots.
Stars just can't match the energy that the Storm has brought since the second quarter. That third quarter, 45-38, matched the Storm. Beal at the line.
And the first shot of the game is good. So for the Stars, Miles Reed, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Amir Coffey comes in for Gordon Hayward. Kenneth Edwards in for Ty Jerome.
9.5 minutes to go. They're down by 20. Edwards, Beal, Coffey, Martin, and Reed.
And both free throws hit for Beal. Virginia Beach lead by 19 points. The pass to Love. Now here's Drummond. Here's to Alexander. Bucket 6. Back to Drummond. Here's the
Drummond a 3. No. Edwards goes in and gets the rebound.
Even here's Edwards. He'll bring it up with the Storm. Takes it to Beal. Takes the
3 from the top. Edwards busts it in.
He's having a great half here.
Justin Edwards
The opposite.
with 13.
So it's the Storm now. 16-point lead. Morris hands up.
That's a great defense. Morris goes to rebound Beal. Get the ball to
Morris around 14 and 6 misses.
Edwards front court. Get the ball to Beal.
Here's Coffey.
Coffey went out for the board. 3-quarter. That one no good.
Here's Morris.
Morris, no. Rebound. Drummond inside. Banks it up and in.
7 for 10 from the floor.
Great hustle on display, and you know it's game on with those second chance points.
Edwards for 3. No. Rebound. Drummond.
Now here's Green. Here's
Here's
Alexander.
Alexander ahead of the pack. And now they're coming in clusters. Layup after layup.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's
Coffey. No. Hunter the rebound. Morris
outside.
come back with multiple 3-point attempts.
Down low. They kick it out to Green.
Green over
Here's Drummond.
Reed and Drummond with Reed gone out to collect to cover the corner. Gets the rebound and scores easily.
He is an incredible
111-89.
Now here's Beal.
Coffey.
Here's Coffey.
Spot right. Hits the 3 again. Amir Coffey with 21 points.
You certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
In the foul.
There's a foul on Edwards. James Browder back in for Martin Jr.
Inside.
Alexander in the lane underneath. Green lays it up and in. Good find by Alexander.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive.
Here's Crawford.
Beal. No.
Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Can't buy one.
Connor's got his seventh rebound here tonight. Passes it to Alexander.
Alexander! Nice hesitation off the dribble. Scoop shot in the lane. How about 10 feet out?
He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's
Power
elementary.
for three. No.
It's
Loving the rebound.
rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
But he has put in some major work. He's earning his
Alexander inside. Slices in and Brown Reed and scores again. 117-92.
Scores to get uncontested shots at the rim.
Wow, hanging in here at JetBlue Airways.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Edwards. It's a three. He's got 16.
Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes.
And there's a moving screen on Drummond. One of the first mistakes he's made all day.
Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that can help you build the lead. Here's Beal.
Gill off the dribble. Can't buy it.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to bring it in down the stretch here.
Now here's Green.
Green, no, the ball drops into the hands of Crowder.
To the wing right side. Takes a
Edwards. Three again.
Really, as the pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot.
Ball's deflected away. It's on the floor, and he dig out the 50-50 ball. Alexander's got it. Shoots a 21-footer no. Rebound Bediako. Check it. That was Edwards. Crowder underneath. Lay it up and in. Crowder was going to dunk it. Drummond made body contact and got the ball. And the ball bounced on the rim a couple of times and fell in. Jake Crowder for one. Can't make the free throw.
Virginia Beach.
Coffee went out for a few days. Already back in the table on the line. He just tried to first and Alexander another uncontested layup.
Brown's got 10 assists tonight. So happy. Pass to Edwards. Now Monk. Here's Crowder. Pass to Reed.
Bediako who fumbles it away. Defense. Line. Virginia Beach inside layup. No, he doesn't go. Edwards. Underneath the Crowder. Slammed up.
Coming together for the still hard, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. I mean, you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Green. Nashville getting their last shot to go. And there's the
Foul on time for this thing. Their coffee back in.
Substitution for Nashville. Amir Coffee.
inside.
Brown, it's lost. Coffee, and he scores.
By 19.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's one. Pass to Coffee.
Edwards.
From the arc.
No. Rebound Drummond.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Earlier in the game,
Foul on Edwards.
as the foul is called on Edwards. 14. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Drummond kicks to Green. Virginia Beach working the ball around. 6 to shoot.
Ball underneath. Crowder stand up. Got away from Crowder.
That's aggressive. Good
That is
thing
the
to see
story of the game. Attack the paint. Monk throws up a wild but no good. Red again by Reed on the cleanup.
That's going to be the result.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Drummond. Here's Alexander. To the paint. Finds it from nine.
Going up and rebound to not free.
The Stars trail by 19. Edwards passes to Coffee.
Monk for 30. Good. Good decision making by Amir Coffee.
Find space behind the
123, 107. They're going to make it respectable, but
Following the three-pointer by Malik Monk.
Virginia Beach has this game intact.
And here's Brown. Pass to Hunter. Over Crowder.
There's a foul on Jay Crowder.
That shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Jay Crowder is telling the ref, well, he elbowed me in the chest. There's Leonard Berry along with Cameron. Carson Cameron, his number one assistant. They'll go back to the drawing board and get ready for game number 6, which will be at Virginia Beach Tuesday night, right here on KR Entertainment Sports. Minute and a half to go. DeAndre Hunter on the line.
No good. Jerome, he's checked in for Amir Coffee. And he sinks the second. 129 left in the fourth.
And just a huge victory at an important time in this series.
Edwards.
Not to mention
No.
a tremendous motivational boost, if you will, for the Storm.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds.
And this victory is going to put them one game away from securing their place in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, but you can't take your foot off the gas right now. I mean, no one to capitalize on the momentum they created here tonight and close this thing out in the next game. You do not want to mess around with the game set.
You always need players to step up and help, and it was no different in this one, as everything seemed to be clicking for Andre Drummond.
And he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And Israel making a change here. Coffee's checked in. So Virginia Beach going with almost an entire new group here. Bassey's checked in. Walker comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Green. And it's Gary Harris in for Alexander. And Brown drops the ball. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Coffee passes to Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Walker against Monk. And Walker kicks to Beasley.
Oh, look at that shot.
You know, a marksman like Beasley is not thrown by a little bump. He stays committed and gets his shot off.
The pass to Coffee. Front pass the arc. Virginia Beach pulls it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Stripped away. He kicks to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Tries to come outside. So that will be a second foul of the game. Where the bonus will go to the line to shoot two.
Shooting for Virginia Beach, Gary Harris, taking 2 shots.
Gary Harris shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Game 6, Tuesday night. Should be a good one in Virginia Beach.
First free throw is good.
But Nashville never in this game since the second quarter. And with Kevin Porter Jr. out, questions remain.
Drops them both. Monk with the ball. Puts up an 8-3. Misses the
3 at the end of this. The game is over.
This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their edge and get the job done. Fans who lead all in 3 games to 2 lead.
This ball just a little bit easier. They're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just check it out. You're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Owen, this is Kevin Owen saying thanks for watching. So long.
There it is, 130 to 110, Virginia Beach. A huge blowout at Nashville in Music City at JetBlue Airways Arena. We're going to break this game down. We have a few minutes before we get into our WNBA coverage for you guys. The box score looks this way for the victorious Storm of Virginia Beach. Trey Alexander with 22 points tonight. Alexander with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 10 of 18 from the field. 10 of 17 from the field. Bruce Brown with 20 points. He had a triple-double, 20 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds on 8 of 27 shooting. 0 for 1 at the charities at the three-point line, 4 for 4 at the charity stripe. Big game for Bruce Brown. Andre Drummond, another double-double. 16 points, 19 rebounds on 8 of 11 from the field. Just dominated the backboard. The Stars had figured him out for a game or two, but not tonight. Or technically this afternoon. 5:41 p.m. here in Nashville. Malik Beasley, 16 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 4 for 7 at the three-point line. Gary Harris with 15 points. He was 5 of 11, including 1 of 2 from downtown. Made all 4 of his free throws. Josh Green had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He was 6 for 10. The defensive block there on Beal, dribble drive slam, rebounding on both ends, and attacking the paint on the offensive side. That was the MO of the day for the Storm. DeAndre Hunter, 9.7 rebounds, 2 assists, just 2 of 7, but 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Monte Morris had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He was 4 for 11, including 1 for 2 from deep. And he made some tough driving shots. Charles Bassey, 8 points, 13 boards, 4 assists. He was 4 for 7 in relief of Drummond. Jabari Walker had 3 points, 4 rebounds. Cameron Reddish, Trey Lyles, and Julian Champagnie did not play. For the Nashville Stars, they were led by Amir Coffey. He had 24 points in 14 minutes. 8 of 11 from the field, all 3-pointers. Like I said the other night, Sean, he should start because they're not getting any consistent scoring from Bradley Beal or Taylor Norton Tucker or Malik Monk. Edwards and Coffey have been loose every game. They can get their shot off from anywhere. They're 3-level scorers. I say put the pressure back on the Storm in the next game. And Leonard Berry said that if he has to, he will go for that. He will go to that. But he saw tonight because both of these guys are the top scorers for this team. Yeah, Edwards had 19 points in 28 minutes, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 of 14 from the field, 5 of 10 at the 3-point line. Yeah, he can play basically 4 positions. He's kind of like AJ McCauley. Not as big as AJ, same height, however, but left-handed, can play guard, great passer, gets his shot over smaller defenders, can defend on the wing, can guard 1 through 4, and maybe 5 in today's game. He's got to, again, he can play the point, so you can run the point with he, Beal, and Coffey, and have Reed and company back them up. But they're going to need some help on the boards. I think they need to start 2 big guys, and we'll talk about that in a moment when we get to Kenyon Martin Jr.'s rebounding. Naz Reid had 18 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists on 7 of 12 shooting. A great game for him tonight, this afternoon, battling Drummond. Those 2 canceled each other out. It's the rest of the scorers couldn't get the job done. Yeah, they really miss Kevin Porter Jr. because he can consistently slash to the basket, and he got hurt on a play just like that. Bradley Beal today struggled. He was 4 for 15 from the floor, just 11 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds. Had to play mostly point guard. 4 for 15, 0 for 5 from deep, 3 for 4 at the free throw line. You got to take him up that one spot. Yeah, I think so. I think you get him back in this comfort zone where you can get the 2, and I'm pretty sure, that's what is on the mind of Nashville right now, is how to make those adjustments work for them in game number 6. Because the Stars now, this could be an elimination game for Nashville, And, for a team that was looking to get back to the finals against the Lakers, they can't think that far ahead now. They've got themselves a series with the Storm team from Virginia Beach, the little team that could. Malik Monk has 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He was just 3 for 9, including 2 for 5 from downtown. Yeah, I think also same thing with he and Bradley Beal, both having to do point guard duty. Let Taylor Horton-Tucker run the point guard with Ty Jerome. Take them off that detail, put them in that point guard, or rather that 2 and 3 spot in relief, and I think they'll be able to rotate better. Kenyon Martin Jr., 7 points, just 2 for 3, and what you said, Scooter, 1 rebound at the power forward position. Not going to get it done against these guys. No, not with Drummond, Bassey, and DeAndre Hunter. Those guys, they rebound big time. They're big rebounders. They fight for Jabari Walker off the man. All those guys rebound. So I think you need another bigger body down there in Game 6. 4 points for Ty Jerome on 2 of 7 shooting, 5 assists, 3 rebounds for Jerome. Yeah, he's a good ball player, steady, and this is his first time playing in big moments. A capable backup, but right now they just need some efficiency at that position on both ends of the court. Gordon Hayward disappeared today, 2 for 5, just 5 shots, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. So you talk about Kenyon Martin Jr., you got to talk about Hayward at that spot. If you put those other guys in, I think then you have some balanced scoring, and I'm sure you're going to see that in the next game. Jay Crowder, 4 points in his 14 minutes, 2 for 3 off of the bench. Brandon Clark, 2. Charles Bediako did not score in 14 minutes. Jordan Norwood didn't score in 2. And that's it for the Stars. Just a team comparison. The Storm made 53 of 103 shots. That's 47%. 44% of their threes, 7 of 16, and they shot 81%, making 17 of 21 free throw attempts. For Nashville, they shot 47% as well, 42 of 90, 17 of 41, 41% at the 3-point line, and 69% at the free throw line, 9 of 13. The Storm dominated this game. Fast break, 27 to 6 fast break points, 80 to 42 points in the paint. That was the game right there. Second chance points, part of that game, 31 to 4. Bench for the Stars outscored the Storm bench 69-51. Along with block shots, that's the only advantage they had except for possession of the basketball. The assists total tonight, the Storm 36, the Nashville Stars 30. The offensive rebounding, 29 to 7 for the Storm. Defensive rebounding, 45-34. That is 74 to 41 on the rebounding end. That is domination in an NBA 2K game. A plus 30 rebound difference, 67-37 on the shot chart. Turnovers in the ball game, the Nashville Stars turned it over 9 times, giving up 11 points. The Storm only turned it over 5 times, giving up 6 points. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Stars. They had an 11-point lead early in the ball game. That quickly disappeared in that second quarter. And the Storm's biggest lead was 25. Final score, the Virginia Beach Storm 130, the Nashville Stars 110. Game 6 will be at Virginia Beach Commonwealth Bank Arena on Tuesday night. Game time to be announced. Once again, the final score, the Virginia Beach Storm 130, the Nashville Stars 110. Now for all of our crew at WNSH and at JetBlue Airways Arena, gamers, we thank you. The final score, the Storm 130, the Stars 110. We'll see you for Game 6 on Tuesday. Don't forget tomorrow, Game number 5 in LA, Vegas and the Lakers. This is KR Entertainment Sports, your home for the NBA 2K playoffs. presented by Google Pixel. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hey, Amir Coffey set a new Stars record for the most three-pointers in a game, 8 in a playoff game for him. Congratulations to Amir Coffey getting that playoff record for the Stars in the playoffs. 8 today. See how he fares in Game 6 on Tuesday night. Bruce Brown and the Storm win it tonight, this afternoon in Nashville. We'll see if they can close it out in Virginia to upset the favorite Nashville Stars. Triple-double for Bruce Brown and the Storm. 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists.